Phase 2 will be the feedback loop, which we'll build in the next session. And so essentially, I now have this skill that is running automatically. And every week, I will get this document that tells me exactly what I need to write for my next content. And that's it. Super simple. We made that in 15 minutes. And so the next process here is actually producing the content, right? So every week, once I get this document, I want to build another skill that triggers and acts as a senior content strategist that knows our brand positioning and the messaging that we're trying to push and represent, and select from these what the top 5 best posts are that are most likely to get highest engagement and have the highest reach. I like a mix of personal stories, but I like to be a tactical educator. And so I want it to select those and then actually write the post in my voice. You should go and pull my most recent LinkedIn post to understand how I write in the nuance of my writing skill to then produce each of these. And then you can put them in drafts in ordinal for me. So now I just described the second part of this process. So after that runs, there's one step that runs and pulls all that information. There's another step that once that comes in, it's going to act as a content strategist for me. It's going to say, okay, we like, maybe post 1 is good, post 3 is good, post 4 is good. We're going to skip post 5 and we're going to do post 6, right? I want it to select my 5 posts for the week, and then it's actually going to evaluate those. And it's going to build a scoring grading rubric. And then it's going to go and actually create the post and put them in my scheduling tool. Again, we use Ordinal. And so it's going to schedule it here for my team to review, right at the finish line. And so once this is done in just 30 minutes, we have a pretty dang good content system that is automatically pulling new ideas and coming up with recurring themes and building off of what's working, which honestly, like most content writers still haven't figured out how to do. Yeah, auto 30 minutes after, 3 tactical educator. See, it's even trying to figure out my posting contents, and we're going to create the 5 drafts now. Cool. So already so many content teams are coming up with ideas that aren't grounded in real things. They're not grounded in real customer calls or customer pain points or what their sales team is talking about. And they're not even looking at their data and metrics. And where I think a lot of people are building like AI dashboards to see performance, which is awesome. But I still think there's a missing component of taking those dashboards into building net new ideas. And so this is automatically doing that for us. And the nice thing is once we post, right, let's say we follow this system for 4 weeks, 12 weeks, we're going to have a much more dialed in and improved system over that period of time. And I think a lot of people just get so caught up with crafting the first perfect post, and you sit down to write it and you're like, I don't know what the hell to talk about. And this system can, like I said at the beginning, can drive and power so much of your content production, right? This editorial calendar is dead, build the loop instead, could be a post, it could be a tweet. It is the entire framework of this 45-minute workshop. It can be a newsletter, right? The idea can be expanded to multiple formats, but it starts with having a good idea. And so we want to create a system that is constantly brainstorming and surfacing new ideas for us to create content around. And then, right,